The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On yet.
Eileen, are we on?
Jumped too quickly.
There we go. All right. Roll.
Bram Kasoon. Here. Tobin.
Here.
Kleiner.
Here.
Johnson.
Here.
John Francois.
Here.
Burr.
Here.
Green.
Here.
Massey.
Here.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
And we have a quorum.
Correspondence?
Nothing this evening.
Okay, for the good of the city, anyone like to address the council? We did have one, but I don't think they're gonna,
They haven't responded about
Okay.
speaking.
sounds good. Remarks to the mayor?
Good evening. I'm going to schedule tomorrow the State of the City for reschedule from last week. I'm hoping to do it on Thursday, but I understand there's weather issues, so it's going to be virtual, so we may just tape it and then play it at a certain time. But we'll have an announcement tomorrow on the State of the City time. But the only pressing issue, because we're going to go into detail the many issues, is the one that I wanted to give an update on is the warming house, or the Mulberry House warming station update. And as you know, we're going into 8-10 Mulberry Street. This is the construction as it stood today. This is a big part of the problem with a delay was the HVA system in the newer part of the building. We had a material issue. We couldn't get materials, and we can't move on to the rest of the construction until the HVAC system is in gear. This should be done by the end of the week, this portion here, and then we can move on to the plumbing and electrical. But I want to give you an idea on the construction timeline because there have been some people who have raised some issues. And I want to thank Alderman Green and Alderman Kleiner for constantly checking and updating, getting updates on this. On November 9th, we did engage the architect. We had an environmental inspection on November 11th. The environmental report was received November 23rd. The HVAC plumbing and electrical inspections were done also the week of the 23rd. By December 28th, we had the architect submission. We met with the architect to review plans and specs, and that was by January 5th. The bid notice was in the legal ad on January 8th, 2021, and we had a bid opening on January 28th. As you know, I was hoping to be into the project by January. We're not lying. That was an ambitious goal, but we thought it was doable. But the fact that the HVAC system has to be totally replaced in the new section and the delay in getting material was the major issue, and that's why the delay in even getting the project out to bid. The estimate from the architect was around $250,000, $260,000, and that was the gold standard of everything that we wanted to get done in the building, both now and over the next few months. As you know, we have $250,000 in federal money, CARES funding, under the CARES Act that we were utilizing a few weeks back when we realized that we had to separate in order to move the project along quicker, and the fact that we would need additional funds anyway based on the architect projections, and this is prior to the bid opening, that we would separate, the Common Council then appropriated an additional $50,000 of fund balance to the project, so to make the total project cost $300,000. So once the one and only bid was read, and it was $885,775,000, we had no choice but to reject the bid. And I'm sure the people in that neighborhood understand that we're not going to pay, almost, 2.5 times for the project what the architect estimated to be. It would be criminal for us to do that. So we did not do it, and we rejected that bid. So we then brought the project back in-house and had more meetings with the architect. Maria Bruni's office then, who handles rehabs for the housing rehabs for the city. We have a person on staff part-time, Mike Zahorchek, who oversees some of that work. So we're scaling the project back. We then, rather than bid the electrical, plumbing, and HVAC, we place that out to under the city time and material bid that is done annually. And that would meet the criteria for our HUD reimbursements. So that will move the project along, and all three of those trades will be, one of them is up and running now, and the other two will be up by next week. The general contractor, we had 4 separate individual bids. One is the general contractor handling all of the work, the remaining work, the acoustical ceiling, floors, and interior and exterior doors. We already know the interior or the exterior doors are going to take a delay. They're going to be on delay. They're going to take a while, but what we have there is doable to get us by as soon as we can open up the facility. So the schedule that we have now is HVAC will be completed by the end of this week. Electrical work will be commenced this week and either the end of this week, depending on weather, or next week. And the plumbing work also will commence next week. And the good news is also that we have a signed lease now with that was approved by the Board of Estimate and Council on December 10th and submitted the lease to the GMIC on December 14th. The plans went to GMIC for their review on January 5th, and the plans, GMIC approved both the plans and the lease. So we're basically working off the same set of plans. We've been in constant contact with GMIC. They're in agreement on how we're moving forward. They just want the best product, and they understand the constraints that the city will be in working under in not accepting that bid. So we're not hiding anything. We're not intentionally delaying anything. We would love to get the people into the facility, but we have to do it right, and we have to do it where, originally we made a presentation that we thought we could do it for just the $250,000 of federal money, and you guys were kind enough to inject an additional $50,000 of city funds into the project. And so we're doing everything we can. It's just that we can't produce the HVAC system, and we can't get people to make a reasonable bid. Now, the only other delay would be if we still don't get any reasonable bids, then we'll have to look at alternatives for laying down the floor. But the major stuff, or the kitchen cabinets, we might have to wait and delay on the kitchen cabinets. But the major stuff is being done right now. The most important thing was HVAC system. So any questions?
Any questions for the mayor?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Okay, reports of department heads, economic development.
Good evening. The only thing tonight I have on the agenda, I have a transfer in our community development budget and to accept the DASNY grant in the amount of $250,000 for the construction of the pavilion at Areaway Park that was secured by Assemblywoman Gunther, and to authorize the mayor to sign it. Those are the 2 items I have for tonight, unless you have any questions.
Any question for Maria? Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
DPW Commissioner?
Good evening, all. Before you tonight is a request for a resolution to award 2 bids for the West Main Street culvert replacement and the other one for Grand Street culvert replacement. And this project is funded by the governor's office through New York Rising. And the mayor was able to get a grant for $3.5 million for this project. And so we have until February next year to complete this project. And so we would request your support for this resolution, authorize the mayor to award the bids and sign the contracts with the 2 low bidders. I think that will take care of that. The other thing, just a reminder for everyone to keep your sidewalks, please, shoveled and clear, and fire hydrants as well to be cleared in your neighborhood, around your house, or within the vicinity of your house, because that's for your own protection when the fire department comes. This season, we've been getting hit with the snowstorm, snow event after snow event, to freezing rain, and so on and so forth. So please help us out, and do not make us come out there in order to shovel the snow on your own sidewalk and then charge you for it and possibly take you to court and make you pay fines, because we just simply don't have the manpower to do it, and we would request that everybody's cooperation on this to keep the sidewalk and the streets safe for pedestrian to be able to walk from point A to point B, and this way to go, it's much better for our city, for the quality of life, and we really don't want to shovel anybody's sidewalk and charge them for it and take them to court and make them pay fine. So help us out and work with us. Another incident, I meant to talk about it during the last meeting, but it didn't happen, but you heard about some security breach in the water treatment plant in Florida, where some hacker was able to control sodium hydroxide in there and overfeed it to try to inflict harm on the people who are drinking the water. As far as Middletown is concerned and our computer system and the SCADA system, we have a private firm, a security firm, who's overseeing this, different from the city's firm for the IT. And also we were audited by the State Controller's Office. They did very thorough, intrusive audit. They were very happy with our security system for the cybersecurity and the way to withstand hackers and the firewalls. They also suggested certain things to do for us, and we did, and we implemented the improvement right away. And then we went beyond that. So we're very confident that our water system, although we are computerized and we have the SCADA system, we are very comfortable and that we are protected from such an incident, and we have the operators that are looking out for anything that could go out of balance within the chemical feed. With that, I will conclude my remarks. If you have any questions.
For Jacob. Thank you, Jacob.
Thank you.
The police chief is on, but he has nothing this evening. Does anybody have anything for the police chief? Okay. Corporation Counsel?
I don't have anything unless anybody has any questions.
Do we have any questions for the reappointed new Corporation Counsel?
Thank you, of course.
All right, thank you, Alex. And the birthday boy, city clerk.
No, I have nothing this evening, thank you.
Today's his birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man.
Thanks.
Want me to sing?
No.
Yeah. There's no other place I would like to spend my birthday with.
All right, public hearings and grievances.
Okay, tonight we have a public hearing for the proposed revising of Chapter 475 zoning, subsection B of the home occupation of Section 475-4. Notice hereby given that the City of Middletown will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, February 16th, 2021, on or as near 8 p.m. as possible, Common Council Chamber, second floor, 16 James Street, to hear any and all persons wishing to be heard on the proposed revision to Chapter 475 zoning, subsection B of the home occupation of Section 475-4 definitions. Any and all persons who wish to be heard will be given an opportunity to speak either for or against the proposed revising of the zoning code. The complete proposed revision of the zoning code was available in my office, but also on the city website. The public hearing shall be conducted via video teleconference and live on Channel 20 for viewing. In order to ensure the health, safety, and welfare of the city residents, the council will not have the public at this meeting, but will be televised on Channel 20. Members of the public may also access the meeting to give comments by clicking on the link and register for the meeting. For any person unavailable to participate at the time of the public hearing, email comments may be submitted in advance to me at the city clerk's office. This was also published in the Times Herald Record on February 4th and February 5th, and also on the city website.
Okay, at this time, the public hearing is open. Any members from the council would like to address the public hearing? Any questions, concerns, comments? We did change a little bit, right? You did change the language,
Yes.
So the Girl Scout cookies are.
The
okay.
language now reads retail business sales. Business sales are not included
So
in home occupation.
Everyone's safe for retail business. Alderman Kleiner?
I just want to mention that we did have a very thorough discussion of this in committee, I believe, last time. So, you know, we have looked at many sides of this, and I think that retail business sales is a very good solution. Thank you.
Anyone from the public? Eileen?
Not at this time.
Motion to close the. Motion by Alderman Massey to close the public hearing. Do I have a second? Alderman Tobin? All in favor? Aye. Okay. Public hearing is now closed. Remarks of Alderman. Alderman Massey.
Other than happy birthday, John, the other thing is, as Jacob said, please, people, because there's going to be a lot of information out there in the coming weeks about snow removal. Please take care of your sidewalks. There are people that walk and you're forcing them out in the street. And I personally have witnessed on several occasions in the last week where people had to either jump back or get back into the snowbank as not to be possibly hit by a car. So we know it's an inconvenience, but it is your responsibility. So please do so. And Jacob, your guys have just done an outstanding job, and thank you very much.
Alderman Tobin?
Nothing this evening.
Alderman Green?
Thank you. First, I do want to thank you, Mayor, for the presentation on the warming station. As you said, we do get some comments and questions, and it's nice to know that we have all the information laid out here, so we will pass that along to anyone who asked for it. Thank you. And everyone, just please do keep your sidewalks clear. And, you know, I've heard from a lot of people who have mentioned that they have elderly neighbors and they've gone over and asked if they could help or even just shoveled it out for them. So, you know, try and help out your neighbors, especially in this time. And we'll see you next meeting. Thanks.
Alderman Johnson?
Two masks are better than one. Yes, thank you. We did discuss that in committee on the home business, and I do appreciate the clarification. It kind of addressed some of my concerns. Thank you very much. I apologize for missing the earlier meeting. It was a senior moment, not high school, but, you know, it's the way it goes. Thank you for Alderman Massey for inquiring as to my whereabouts, but you can kill him later because now I'm here. With respect to the police document, I did take an opportunity. The mayor graciously offered me some time to look at some questions and clarifications. The chief of police offered me some time to do that as well. And I also met with Bishop Williams just to get his take on the experience. So I think it was a good document. I also read the document that Alderman Tobin forwarded to us from Mr. Sussman. I respectfully disagree. I did not find it to be a self-congratulatory exercise, but everybody's entitled to their opinion. But my real question is, I know it was mandated, is it going to be a living document where we'll look at it every 2 years, or is it just going to be put on the shelf and say we're good to go? Obviously, I asked the question because I would like to see it reviewed in some way. What isn't monitored doesn't get measured. So, and I think some of the elements of that document are worth measuring and monitoring. Thank you very much.
Alderman Casum?
I don't really have anything this evening. I just want to say happy birthday to John because honestly, without John, I don't know how any of us really function. So it's an important day for us, John. That's really all I have. Jacob, thanks for keeping our roads safe. And for my constituents in my ward, I told many of them, if you struggle with the snow, I've got myself and a few kids, and we'll come help you if we have to or find you the help you need. I know it's not easy for everyone to get out there and shovel plowed snow, but there is help. If you'll just reach out, we can help you get it. That's all.
Alderman Kleiner?
Thank you. I want to thank the mayor for his presentation on the Mulberry House, and I want to thank all the very generous people who have volunteered and helped while it's had to be at Temple Sinai, and that's been working very well, and they've gotten a lot of donations and a lot of help, and the community's really stepped up, so I thank everyone there involved. With the police document, you know, we had a pretty good, just a public hearing, but it was a pretty thorough document. The one thing I didn't mention was the subject of mental health that came up, and there was a suggestion that, gee, it probably was our fault that we're not supporting mental health, and that was vociferously rejected because it is really the county and it is really the state, and we need funds in mental health, and we need to pay attention to mental health. And I think the whole country shows you that right now. And I also want to thank, there was a really wonderful presentation on Sunday, and it's a group calling themselves Because It Matters 24/7. So it was a lot of local history, a lot of Black history, a lot of residents and students and singing and poetry, and it was a wonderful event. It's from the 6 West Barbershop and Williams, and they did a great job. So we hope that it is repeated and that they do it again, because it really was terrific. Thank you.
Alderman John Francois.
Nothing this evening.
Alderman Burr.
Oh, yeah. First, I'd like to thank the school district that put out 90,000 meals last Thursday for all their students for the whole week that they're out. So thank you for food service and feeding all our wonderful kids in the city. Just remember, garbage and recyclables are a day late in our ward. And John, happy birthday.
Thank you.
New business.
We have a resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey to authorize the treasurer to transfer $1,000 within the 2021 DPW budget to cover the additional charge for a dump truck excavator.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, second by Alderman Green. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Tobin to authorize the mayor to sign a contract with the Port Jervis Humane Society for services during 2021 with no changes from last year.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Tobin, seconded by Alderman Massey. Discussion. Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Green to approve and authorize the mayor to sign the proposal with JCO for professional services and act as chief operator of the water treatment plant for 1 year ending 2021.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Green, seconded by Alderman John Francois. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson to approve an agreement and authorize the mayor to sign an agreement with JCO to provide management services and act as chief operator of the wastewater treatment plant.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson, seconded by Alderman Green. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderwoman Ram Cassoon to amend the city code to make it clear that the sale of retail goods is not an allowable home occupation in the city of Middletown.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Rankin-Soon, seconded by Alderman Tobin. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Kleiner to authorize the treasurer to transfer $300 within the Community Development Department 2021 budget.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Kleiner, seconded by Alderman Burr. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman John Francois to accept the Danzy Grant number 24190 for the amount of $250,000 for the construction of the pavilion in Erie Way Park, secured by Assemblywoman Gunther.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman John Francois, seconded by Alderman Burr. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Burr to authorize the city treasurer to transfer $82,812 within the 2021 city budget to reflect the change in the police contract.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Burr, seconded by Alderman Ray Consoom. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey to authorize the city treasurer to transfer $15,980 from the sewer fund balance to cover additional work that was ordered by the consultant for the Orange County Heritage Trail extension.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, seconded by Alderman Tobin. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Tobin to authorize the city treasurer to approve a proposal made by Saga P. Conboy, claim specialist from NEAMI, to settle 14 cases of the workman's comp issues.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Tobin, seconded by Alderman Massey. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Green to amend Resolution 160-20 to authorize the treasurer to transfer an additional $90,000 from the wastewater fund balance to purchase of land water fund, and authorize the treasurer to appropriate the funds necessary to pay the purchase price of $500,000 in order to close on subject property.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Green, seconded by Alderman Johnson. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson to concur with the mayor's reappointment of Dave Madden and Andrew Brito to the Industrial Development Agency.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Johnson, seconded by Alderman Burr. Any discussion? Roll.
Graham Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderwoman Ram Cassoon to concur with the mayor's reappointment of Anna Madden and Alvaro Garcia to the Architectural Review Board.
Resolution by Alderman Rankine, seconded by Alderman Green. Any discussion? Roll.
Ram Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. Resolution sponsored by Alderman Kleiner to award the bids for both West Main Street and Grant Street culverts.
Sponsored by Alderman Kleiner, seconded by Alderman Tobin. Any discussion? Roll.
Ram Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes. That is all for new business.
Audit.
Mr. President, I move the accounts be audited, the claims be adjusted, and the city treasurer be authorized to issue warrants for their payment.
Resolution sponsored by Alderman Massey, seconded by Alderman Green. Roll.
Ram Cassoon.
Aye.
Tobin.
Aye.
Kleiner.
Aye.
Johnson.
Aye.
John Francois.
Aye.
Burr.
Aye.
Green.
Aye.
Massey.
Aye.
President Rodriguez.
Aye.
Resolution passes.
Move for adjournment.
So moved.